Hi everyone, how are we all? Welcome back to the wee channel. I just thought I would do an updated makeup, I was about to say hair care, fucking hair care daft. I would do an updated makeup video because I have actually recently changed quite a few products in my makeup. Quite a lot of you have noticed, you've been asking like on my photos and stuff, like my skin looks better, my makeup looks different. And yeah, I just thought, because I'd spoke about it in my vlog how I wasn't liking my foundation, I got new stuff and I just thought, you know what, I may as well just do a wee video and show you guys. Now guys, if you see me kind of looking down, I basically have the dogs on the camera, but the reason for that is at the moment, I'm probably sure so many of you have seen in your own area. I mean, I would love if you haven't, because it means you live in a really good area, but there is so much going about just now of dogs getting taken. Either been out on a walk, people are cutting the leads, or especially up my area, I've seen like in like the, like now you get like the little Facebook pages, so it's like there's one like Bishop Briggs, Rob Royston, Springburn, like all the kind of areas surrounding me. I'm in Rob Royston, but people are going into people's gardens and just physically taking the dogs. Like a woman was like, I was in my kitchen, my back door open, and someone jumped the gate. I am lucky, I have a 7-foot wall. Is it 7 foot? Is it 6 foot? It's over 6 foot. I think it's 7 foot because Lee can't see over it, so definitely 7 foot. Because Lee's 6'3". So I'm lucky in that aspect. Like, you would really need to take a running and jump. And I am on a busy part. I'm on a main road, and the street that goes round and up the middle of me and the side of me is quite a busy road. It's how you get to like different parts of my estate. So that does kind of bring me comfort. I have cameras everywhere. Like, you physically can't get in my house or my back garden or my garage or anywhere without being caught on camera. But it still absolutely freaks me out because I've seen people post like, I've had cameras. And yeah, I'm something to do with my makeup video, but that is why I've got the dogs on the camera, because now when I let them out the back, I don't feel safe just letting them out there and hoping that they're still going to be there when I go down later on. So I just have them on the camera just so I can see, obviously. I know that probably to people might sound a bit like over the top and dramatic, but I know for a fact there's been 4 dogs stolen in my area. Some have came back, some haven't, and I'm not willing to take that chance because at the end of the day my dogs are my babies. And yeah, so call me dramatic, but we can see, like, it's stuff so funny. Can you see them? So there's my washing out, and that's all the toys all over the garden. Hi, you're not outside with your brother? Had such a, so yeah, I've been kind of off Instagram, not off fully, but not on, and YouTube. I haven't, if I'm being honest guys, I really haven't been happy. I've been feeling a little bit down and I haven't been able to shake it, and it's been shown like when I'm vlogging and things like that. Like I've had to patch full 2 videos because in all the videos I'm borderline going to cry. So I just thought there's no point in putting that out there. At the end of the day, I don't want to make you guys come on here happy as Larry and then leave feeling depressed as fuck. So yeah, I'm trying my hardest to shake it. I don't know what it is. I'm not really comfortable in my own skin at the moment. I would rather be honest with you guys. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about too much. I feel like I'm going to cry. Why do I always want to cry? So yeah, let's not talk about it. Okay, let's get into makeup video, the whole fucking point when you're here. So yeah, basically I was using NARS foundation, loved it, right? I think it was Sophia and Cinzia that made me buy it, or was it Hannah Ray or Madison Sarah? One of them. I thought, right, fuck it, stunning. They're going to ask me to make me stunning. It did not. It did not. They don't come with the bottle. Shocked. Did like it though at the start, and then it wasn't till like maybe I was out and I was taking photos and I was coming back and I was looking and going, why do I look so dark? And I know I say this all the time, right, but I just put fake tan on last night, so my hands are always darker, but I will probably scrub these quite a bit today. I don't like the fake tan look. Like, if I'm going somewhere, I tan 2 nights prior because I like my tan to kind of be softer. And I feel like I just looked orange, if that makes any sense. Also, guys, can we talk about how long my pony is getting? This is all my own hair. I feel like that's quite an achievement. I feel like the hair care stuff, can you see it now? Is actually really working. But anyway, that's not the fucking point. Do I want to keep this down or do I want to put it in a bun? Let me just try it out. I want to do it in a bun. Never mind, hold the bus. Sorry guys, I ended up putting it in a bun, didn't like it down. So yeah, foundation was going really, really dark. Wasn't really liking it. And I decided, I was like, right, let's think of foundation I can get that I know is good, because I'm not going to lie guys, during lockdown you can't really colour match, you can't go into a store, so it's really difficult. And I'm not going to lie, during lockdown I probably wasted like maybe £200-300 over the course of a year, obviously not this like short time, but and foundations aren't my colour, and then you're having to mix them, and every day you can't get the same colour. So I basically went back to like my roots of like being an MUA years ago when I worked in Onyx. And I was like, I remember there was a foundation I just fucking loved. I put it on every client, and it was Born This Way by Too Faced. So I decided to go and get that, and I also got the matching concealer, which I had never tried, and I have the mascara. Now I have been working with Look Fantastic on Instagram. Me and Look Fantastic don't work together on YouTube. It's a total, that's like, I know people think, oh, if you work with them on one channel it must be the same. It's not. However, I am very grateful that a company like Look Fantastic would even want to work with me. Hence why, and also because I get to choose products, I'm loving trying new stuff. So if I say it's from Look Fantastic, it's not an ad, they haven't paid me to do this, but I'm just going to let you know where everything's from. Some things are from the actual brand themselves, some things are not from Look Fantastic, they're from other places. I will let you guys know as we go along. But yeah, let's just get started. So I always, guys, before I start my makeup, I always put on a lip oil. Now I was using the Iconic London one. I have misplaced as usual. It will show up maybe next year. Just don't know where it is. I'm positive I left it in Lee's car and it's now in AWOL. Means the bin, because he gets his car valeted twice a week. But yeah, I always put on a lip oil. Partly because I'm kind of obsessed with it. But I know some people are like, our stuff's shite. I personally don't think it is. The Kylie Jenner one really fucking is the bee's knees. But also guys, tan wise, I have on this tan. Please excuse the nails guys, I've ordered stick-ons but they haven't arrived yet. And I didn't buff off my gels, and yeah. Just really not digging myself at the moment. I could probably, I'm slacking. Anyway, I put 2 drops of that in my moisturiser last night. It's not super dark, but I've got a little bit of a tan from it and I quite like it. So this is what this is. So yeah, whenever I start my makeup, I have my brushes in a little bag. Before I kind of do anything, I always take my little brow gel. I do actually have a little mirror. Where is my mirror? This is my wee mirror. I always do brush up my brows just before I start. Now, my makeup isn't going to be glam, but there is like eyeshadow and lashes and stuff involved, but it's not like over the top, like smoky eyes Saturday night, let's get fucking glam style. It's not quite there. As I get older, my makeup style has changed quite a lot. Like, I'm not exaggerating, like I would go up, when I first met Lee, I would go up with a different colour of eyeshadow on every Saturday night, like heavy lashes. Like if anyone's in, or into lashes and they know an Eldora M106, they were on my eyes to sit in with dominoes. Wild. That is a big lash, guys, if you don't know what that is. It was just ridiculous. I used to love really big makeup. I used to love highlighter. It's not my thing anymore. I feel like as I get older, it just makes me look older, if that makes sense. Like, it makes me look as if I'm trying really hard to be young. So yeah, I don't really dig it anymore. So basically what I do is I have nothing on my base at the moment, so I always start with a little bit of something. Now, I got this from Lee's mum for my birthday. It's a Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I think this is like, there's like a day and a night one, I'm sure. This is the day one, so it's a little bit lighter but still quite full. So I don't like a lot of it because I still get like other products I like to put on my base. So I basically just pop that on a little bit just before I start the rest of my makeup, and I just kind of leave it to kind of dry in. Other products I got from Kylie Skin was the serum, which I actually do quite enjoy, and there is an eye cream in there somewhere. I will find it, guys. So there is actually a few products I've got from them that I do think it's actually quite good. But yeah, so now what I do is I start with my concealer. Now this is the Born This Way one. I am using shade Almond. Now a little goes a long way with this. So I basically just pop it under my eye just to start with. And then I use the Spectrum Brushes A29, it's like one of these ones, and I use my hand and I kind of just flatten it out. I didn't want to do this as like a full tutorial because I'm not really like a pro anymore, but I just thought I would kind of run through. So I basically just put that on under my eye and then kind of blend it out, and then I go and I put it on my lid as well. I've mentioned before, guys, I don't like an eye primer. I don't like anything heavy on my eyes, so I just kind of go over it with the concealer rather than like going in with like an eye primer or like an eye base and kind of packing that on. I know obviously if you're going for like a really pigmented eye look or a really glam look, then that is great because it stops any oils coming through, and obviously it helps the eyeshadows like kind of sit better because they've got like a neater surface. But your old model here, not so much. There we go. So I have had these brushes for ages. This is the Zoeva Luxe Crease 228 brush. It's this wee one here. Now my two like palettes that I'm obsessed with right now, like I'm kind of like my everyday palettes, is the Born This Way. I actually have all of a sudden quite a lot of Born This Way products that I actually never had last month, but fuck it. Is this one here. This was what I picked from my allocation with Look Fantastic, and honestly probably one of the best things I've ever got. And it's this palette here. It's just loads of nudes. You can really do a light eye or you could go really, really glam. However, this one, guys, if there's anything you buy this. It was $5.49, and I thought, oh fuck it, I'll just buy it and see what it looks like. It's a fiver. If it's shite, it's shite. Wow. I'm unsure how it's so cheap. So it's by the brand Lottie, and it's called the Rusts. That's the colour of this one. It's 9 shadows. And guys, they are so pigmented. It's quite strange. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in with this wee colour here, right? And I always just use this now as like my base colour basically. Let me know, should I bring you closer for the eyes? Is that better? So basically I just go in. Can you hear the dogs sitting outside? They're running about fighting in it. So this, you can clearly see the difference already, and that's just going in with that colour, and I always now use this colour as my base colour. And I'm not going to lie, see days where I'm doing absolutely nothing and I'm just wanting like a little bit of something rather than like a plain lid, this is all I do, and I put mascara on. So yeah, that's basically what I do. Now using this palette, I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I tap a little bit of that one as well, and I just go in and I kind of deepen in the crease like so. And this is kind of like my everyday makeup, but it's also, this is going to like, it's kind of like my everyday makeup, plus this is kind of as glam as I actually get at the moment. Like when we start going out of lockdown, I might add a little bit of more brown or something, but really not that much. So then I've just went in there with now the more orange colour. I don't like a lot of that, but just slightly. And I use the same brush. just because it's just how I prefer it. I feel like it blends all the colours better together rather than like seeing each defined colour, if that makes sense. Obviously if that's more your style and you like to be a little bit more heavy with it, then crack on. However, I don't, so that's how I kind of do it. Then what I do is I take a flat ended brush just like this. Now I really want to show you the pigments in this, so I'm thinking, right, so I'm going to go in with this one, this shimmer here, and I'm going to try and get as close to the camera so you guys can see. I'm sorry, but for $5.49, I'll take that. So I always take my shimmer really high up like that. I feel like it really opens your eye, and if you do have small eyes, then that is probably the best thing to do, is to really bring the lighter part in and don't bring the dark shadows too far close to... Oh! Someone just got hurt there. And yeah, don't bring the dark colours too far in, because that is basically like what closes down your eye. That's like kind of it for like this smoky shadow part. Basically then, now I go in, again it's all the same palettes, I go in with the brown and it's on a brush like this. Oh my god, shocking the tan. And I basically create a wing. I'm not going to talk during this. Like so. And then I just take it in. But the good thing with the shadow, guys, it really doesn't... You alright? Did you get hurt? What's wrong? Oh god, you're panting. Are you okay? What happened? You fight me a brother? Get a wee drink of water, I think you needed that. Huh? Your brother's still at the back. You okay? Heart's racing out your chest. I know, I know. I know you're licking off my cream, can you not? You want to go sleepy? Go sleepy. It's okay. You alright? Right, let's go and chill. Good girl. So yeah, that's basically what I do. I never ever get two eyes the fucking same. So that's that. It's as good as I'm gonna get. So once I've done that, I just go back in with the kind of nudie colours I used and just softly kind of go over it a wee bit, just so it's not as harsh. That will have to do. That'll do, donkey. Oh, that'll do. So yeah, that was those two palettes. Really easy. And as well, I hate using loads of palettes because I can see when you go somewhere and you have to take all that with you. Fuck that. So I don't do my lashes at this point because I can get quite messy with my brushes and stuff when it comes to like foundation and things like that. But also guys, I do actually remember, like, so basically I filmed this a couple of days ago and I deleted the footage by accident while editing, but kind of glad because when I watched it back I cried. So maybe it was a blessing that we fucking redoing it. So I actually thought, well, why don't I just ask you guys to send in like makeup related questions or anything you guys want to ask. So a range of good foundation shades to match fake tan. So when it comes to Born This Way, I don't want to be big-headed and say I fucking nailed it, but I am going to be big-headed and say I fucking nailed it. When it's Cocoa night, we're not doing that either today. You need to go and chill out. Chill out. No, chill. I have always mixed colours of foundation, always, right? And I got this, and I haven't yet mixed it. It's actually been the perfect shade. So in regards to tan, if you're not super dark, so you're maybe my level of tan, then Golden Beige and Too Faced is the actual one. It's stunning, you'll see once it goes on. Best affordable brushes. Your Real Techniques are really good. Zoeva's actually alright as well. I don't remember Zoeva being super expensive. I think Morphe brushes as well are quite reasonable. Yeah, I would say those brands are quite good. Beauty Bay as well is quite good. Look fantastic. They all have like their own kind of range of brushes, which is also really affordable, and I really like them. I do use a lot of the Killer Impression brushes, and I do love them, and I don't really remember them being super expensive because I've never been one for buying dear brushes. So yeah, maybe you could try them. So now I'm going to start with my base, guys, and I got this from Look Fantastic. It is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Now, this is a product I have hemmed and hawed. Is that what you say? Hemmed and hawed? Hummed and hawed? Hemmed and hawed. Is it hemmed and hawed or hummed and hawed? You know what I'm trying to say about buying this. It's quite expensive, right? And I used to always think, what the like, is it even worth the money? Like, will it even do like what it says it does? And my friend Alex, who does my makeup whenever I go out, uses this, and this smell just reminds me of her because it smells of fucking sensationalist, if that's a word. And I was always like, fuck, I think it's like £60, I could be wrong. You can get a smaller pot, which I would definitely recommend because you don't need a lot of it. I always do go over the top with it, but that's just me in general. I was always a bit like, is it worth the money? Is it not worth the money? I don't really know if I want to buy it. But what I will do is I'll pop up a photo, and obviously I guess it does depend on your skin and how your skin is, right? But this is my makeup with no filter and no editing, so no face tune, no nothing. I will pop up just like a general, and I'll zoom it in so you can see like where my wrinkles are from like, kind of like smiling. And this was the first time I used it, and I was like, what? And Lee kept going at me that day, your makeup's really nice. And I was like, I don't think you've ever commented on my makeup. And I've tried a lot harder than what I tried today. But anyway, I think he was talking about my base because it just was genuinely so nice. So I was like, right, what did I use different that day? And it was the face base. So I was like, right, okay, right, clearly this shit works, so let's just keep using it. And it does, guys. Like, my makeup, one, sits better and it goes on better. It's just genuinely better in my opinion. And I will continue to keep using it and keep buying it. So if you are looking for it, I will pop all the links down below, and I'll also maybe just pop the wee mini size down if I can find it in stock, rather than jumping out and buying the big one. Because at the end of the day, when I'm in lockdown, it's a lot of money to spend on makeup. But trust me, guys, you want to come out of lockdown feeling stunning, get it bought. So I just went back in with the Born This Way concealer, right, and I just packed that on under my eye. And guys, this is a good thing. See if you fuck up your wing, go in with your concealer and just clean it up. That's basically what I do. Because you're using shadow, it's so much easier to fix. Sometimes when you use liner, it just causes more problems. It can kind of become a wee bit messy and grubby. Whereas using shadow, it's just so easy to get a cleaner finish, in my opinion, with shadow. And I actually think it lasts longer. I always have this one, my baby hair, it just fucks my night over. I actually think it lasts longer and sits better than eyeliner, in my opinion, but that could just be me. So yeah, this is kind of like what I do with the concealer right now, and I always go under my nose here because I always have like redness under my nostrils. Not sure why. So foundation time. I am not going to mix, I'm going to just go straight in with the Born This Way in shade Golden Beige, and you'll see what I mean with the perfect tan shade. See what I mean? So I am just using my Killer Impression brushes, and I always go up and down the back of my ear, especially if my hair is up. That used to be like a really famous question I used to ask if I was doing people's makeup. I was like, are you wearing your hair up or down? And I think people used to be like, what the fuck has that got to do with me getting my makeup done? And I was like, well, the amount of times I used to go on a night out, right? And this was when I was really fucking drunk, because I would not have had the balls to do this. And I would see girls with like their makeup done, and I could tell it was like professionally done. And they put their hair up and it's chalk white here. And I was like, and that is why I always asked girls, was your hair going to be up? Because there is, or now when you go back to like a gaff after being in the dancing, you'll act to somebody if you get a bobble, you still need to remember, still want to look good, you know, in a gaff. So get the foundation round the back of the ears, guys. Don't be a stinge. And I always go over the ear. I remember one client flipped her lid on me because I got foundation on her earring. I was like to her with a wipe. Problem solved. People always ask, will I go back and do makeup? I don't have the patience for it, guys. I just don't, like, I honestly can't. I was really patient back in the day. Like, you could be late and I would be like, it's fine, like I can get the makeup done in like half an hour, it's sound really. I just needed to do her because I was a fucking chatty bastard. See, nowadays, I don't have the time for that. I also can't cope when, like, I remember this one client phoned to say she was going to be late. I was like, no bother, that's absolutely fine. So I thought, fuck it, I'll actually eat, because I used to go out most Saturdays. So see, when I was working, I never took a break. I used to do like a 8-8 without a break. So that was, why is my camera flashing red? Why is it flashing fucking red? Anyway, I was like, right, fuck it, I'll just eat, that's absolutely fine. She had to kind of do me a favour. So she said, hi, I'm going to be 5-10 minutes late. I was like, absolutely no bother. She walks in at 25 to the next appointment. I was like, but it gets better, right? Walks in on her phone, sits down and goes, 2 minutes. And it was obvious it was my client, because everyone else had clients in and no one is usually 25 minutes early for their appointment. And I just went, no. I said, you need to sit down. I said, I can't physically do a full face of makeup. I says, what is it you're wanting? To be fair, guys, I could be quite rapid at a gold smoky eye, right? It was like my signature, like it's every MUE's fucking signature eye, right? It could be done. But it would have been a bit rushed. And I'm not going to lie, it probably wouldn't have been my best work. But I could have really fucking done it. It would have been better, probably. It would have been still nice, but it wouldn't have been like my blood, sweat and tears put in it. Oh my god, she was like, can I get cut crease with glitter? And I was like, you do know you're 35 minutes late. Camera died, thought it would. I literally just went and made myself a little coffee. It's my second one today, so I need to not have any more. So questions again. Some are makeup related, some aren't makeup related, so I will get through them. Quite a popular one is people have asked like how I got through my difficult time last year. I don't even know where to kind of start. I think if you're going through a hard time, you just need to ride it out and let it be, because like, I know at the time you think you are the only person. Just quickly, guys, just to explain what I'm doing. This is cream contour. It's a Charlotte Tilbury stick. I'll link it below. Less is more with this. But yeah, I think like I've just learned that what I went through actually was a blessing, because it's changed me as a person, and I think I needed to change. I think I needed to learn like it's all right to be down and it's all right to be on your own and things like that. Sorry, this bit of hair is really fucking over. I mean, I know like the question was like, how did I get through it? I would like to sit here and say I've done it by myself, but I absolutely did not. Like, I went and got help. I had like I don't know what you call it. Is it a counsellor? Is it a therapist? I feel like a therapist is very American. But yeah, that basically was what it was. Like I went and we spoke about my feelings. I cried for an hour and a half straight every time I went. But I think it was good for me because there was so many things in my past that had caused me to act a certain way or feel a certain way. I think I had a lot on my shoulders that I thought wasn't a problem anymore. And yeah, I think now, like, my relationship with Lee, or just in general, like, just say for example me and Lee weren't together and I'm in a relationship with someone else, like I'm just talking in general, like I think it would change how I am now, because I've learned like I would never, Coco, no, don't bite your brother. I would never ever allow anyone to have such an impact on me. Whereas before I went there, like if me and Lee had an argument, it would ruin my whole day. I couldn't work, I wouldn't be able to do anything, I would stop eating and all that, and I would just never allow anyone to be like that with me anymore. Like I would never allow anything to affect me like that. But I honestly think, guys, like you need to work out what the problem is and just try and deal with it head on and really take your time and put yourself first. That is what I learned through that whole process. Was I have done a lot, like I do a lot to put other people's needs before my own. I think about what everyone thinks of me. I think about if I've upset someone or things like that, and I think you just need to put yourself first. Basically, that's the only way I can really explain it, is you need to be selfish and work on yourself. Yeah, I just feel like I better answer that because that was a popular question. But back to makeup. What is a good foundation for oily skin? If you're oily, I would always go matte foundation. You don't really want, like, say like sheer glow and all that, like that. You want to avoid that. Also, sometimes it's like, are you prepping your skin right? Like, are you using a mattifying primer? Like, is your skincare and all that for like people with oily skin? Because I remember, this is back when I did makeup, a girl I know was using skincare products for hydration and like oils and all that, and I was like, you've got such oily skin, like you shouldn't be doing that. And that was why no matter what makeup she was using, it wasn't setting or it wasn't staying, because she was kind of enhancing the oils in a way. So it's always like kind of go for a mattifying. I do think the Born This Way is quite a mattifying foundation because I don't like dewy skin. And setting powder, make sure you're setting. The setting powder I use, guys, is the Huda Beauty one in shade Pound Cake. And I really set my makeup. You don't need to go in with lots. Apparently bacon's also very good for keeping your skin quite matte and setting everything in place, but I find just using a brush and kind of going in and really patting it in all the areas works just as well. Favourite foundation right now is the Born This Way ones. Do you have your brows laminated? I usually would at the moment, obviously they're not because of COVID, but that is something that I do. So basically for brows, I'll do my brows just now as I go in with a brow gel. I have actually ordered a new one, but I've just not got it yet. So this one is quite old, so it's not really the best, but I go in with like a brow, or like a clear brow gel. Sorry, not a brow oil, sorry. A brow product I'm really loving tonight is a Stila one. It's a Sketch and Sculpt brow pencil in the shade Dark. I will link that below. So that's like my brow once it's brushed up, obviously. And then I only fill in the bottom of my brow, as that's where I seem to kind of have like sparse like patches. That's all I do. I don't like heavy brows. I know people who spend like 10 minutes doing brows. I just don't know how, but I've never had to do that. Probably because I do have pretty shit brows, but once I've done that, I go back in and just brush them up, and you kind of get like this laminated effect look. Obviously when you get them laminated it is better, but if you are getting your brows laminated, guys, top tip, hold on, I'll find it. Get yourself, I got this from Indio Beauty. This is who does my lashes usually. It's basically just a little tub of castor oil and a mascara wand. And every night when I'm doing my skincare, sorry my nose is running, runny nose, I put that on and it really hydrates your brows, because laminating your brows can dry them out. And I think that's why I've heard people saying that they've got baldness patches after it. But then I think it's like anything else, you do have to keep up the aftercare, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of like my base at the moment. So obviously I am quite matte. So highlighter, I'm not a major fan, like I'm not a big fan of highlighter. But this is like my favourite highlighting palette. It's a Doll Beauty one. I only use the 2 shades, the bronze and the kind of pink. So I just use the pink one on my finger where I did the blush and put it on the highest part of my cheekbone, and then I take my other finger with nothing and I just kind of buff that out a little bit. I put it down the middle of my nose, on my lip and on my chin area. But then what I do is I go back in with my blush. Now I always see when I'm doing my makeup, my blusher, like just now you might be like, fuck's sake babe, slow down with the blush. Blusher is the first thing to kind of come off your makeup. So I always make sure to have quite a lot on and it look quite pink at this stage, because see by the time I go out, it's like really died down. So yeah, that's kind of how it. Coco, come away from that, away. So yeah, that's kind of like where I kind of do my makeup. Now under eye, again, I don't like anything major. I just go back and 2 seconds, Coco. I just go back in with my palette and I go in with the light shades that I started off with. And I just go under my eye very lightly, because I don't really have big eyes, guys, so I feel like if I go too dark, then it's just going to shut my eyes down. That's basically all I do. So yeah, that's kind of like what I would say I do base wise. I don't really go any more crazy than this. At this stage I would probably do my mascara, because when I'm doing my lips, that's when I usually do my eyelash glue and I let them go a little bit tacky. Mascara, guys, I use Born This Way one. Oh my god, this dog's really sending me over the edge. Bear's so well behaved. Coco tests my patience. Right. She's so fucking cute. So I use the Born This Way one. It's better than sex. Apparently you can't get this in Dubai. My pal Erin was telling me because of the name. Wild. So I put on 2 coats of this. Now guys, my lashes have majorly got better over the last, I'd probably say since lockdown. Because I lost all my lashes, partly because I pulled them all out. That was when I was going through a really bad stage. And I'm trying to push her away. And they kind of never grew back, because obviously I was going through all that kind of stuff with my thyroid. But since being on my tablets, I think I'm at a level now with my thyroid tablets that are working. And more my lashes have majorly improved. So I'm going to, this is the now. So obviously I've already put a little bit on, but I'm going to show you. So that's 1 coat. Can you see? What a difference. Like, I've noticed how my lashes have got better, because now I would go out without lashes on. Obviously they're not super long, but they're definitely, for me, I can't talk into this. For me, that's like a massive, massive difference and a massive improvement. Right, like questions. Where did you used to work when you're a makeup artist? I worked in Onyx. Probably that's where like my longest place was. And then they shut down and joined up with a salon called Below. And I didn't go with them. And then partly because I was just doing too much at that point. I had 3 jobs. And it was just getting a lot to handle. And I felt like I wasn't putting my all into makeup. And I think when you're charging people money, you have to really want to do it, because you're just taking people's money at the end of the day. Like, it's not very fair. And I just decided that it wasn't for me anymore. I had done nearly 5 years doing makeup full time. It was my job, it what paid my bills, but I had to kind of just stop. Best highlighter I've ever used, I do love the Becca highlighter, but I love my Little Doll Beauty palette. Best setting powder, apparently Laura Mercier is good. I've never had it. I've had the Huda Beauty one now for ages. Like, I'm kind of stuck with that one. Can't get makeup stay on my nose. Are you prepping your skin? And it's hard just now with masks, guys, that even my makeup comes off my nose. But I use a setting spray. I use an all-nighter one, and I really do think it helps keeping your makeup on. Best casual eyelashes, I will show you in a minute because it's the ones I'm going to put on. But also, if you do like full-ish cash, then the Demi Wispies, they're not Demis, no, they're just Wispies, are good. The Demi Wispies are the ones that are a little bit lighter, but they're still quite natural. How to get a flawless base. One, making sure your skincare is on point, and two, I really do think the Bobbi Brown face base thing is, ooh, like, this is just my skin, no filter. Like, it just makes everything sit better, in my opinion. So I've done 2 coats of mascara, and I'm now going to go back in. I was actually telling you about that client, wasn't I, before I cut off? And I came back on and didn't speak about it. Yeah, anyway. So I'm going to go back in with another coat of mascara. Stunning eyelashes I've got myself there. I was actually going to film today the how to style blazer thing, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow because I ordered some other wee items to go with the blazers, and I think they come today, so I'll do that tomorrow. And this will be up, when you're watching this, it'll be up tomorrow. So I'm filming today, this should be up on Tuesday. My camera's flashing again, I might need to pop off and charge it. Questions? Do you know what I hate about Instagram? Like, you come off it once and it shuts down whatever you were on. Like, can you not just give me 5 minutes, mate? Like, honestly, really pisses me off. It's also going extremely slow. So I just popped on my bottom mascara, and my lashes are going tacky with the glue. I'm going to do my lips. So yeah, I'm going to give me my lips when my lashes are kind of going tacky. I always do that. The liner, I'm just using whatever I grab. But like, I don't always use a set liner. I kind of, whatever one's closest to me is the one that I grab. This one's Soft Spoken by NYX. Or MIX, whatever you call it. So once that is on, I don't know if any of you guys remember, I think it was my birthday vlog. I don't know why this jumper's so oozy. I was talking about my Fenty lip glosses and how I was running out and stuff. That was the one I was running out of. So that's the Fenty Beauty. It's called Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. I ordered this one because I was like, oh, I wonder what this is. I actually thought this was this. It wasn't, but I'm actually so glad I got it. So this is the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb Cream. So that's the Gloss Bomb Cream. So this one is more like a lipstick, but still a gloss, and you guys know I don't actually like lipstick, so watch this colour. I quite like a coral nude, and I feel like that is what this is. I'm obsessed. I love it. Now, you could go in with this one on top. I usually wouldn't, but I will just for the sake of the video. Just to show you, it's more of like a shimmer. Stunning. So at this stage, because I'm about to put on my lashes, I'm going to give them my setting spray. I used Urban Decay All Nighter. It's been like an OG of mine. Be generous with it. And then I use my mirror and a fan. When I used to work in Onyx, I went to Ibiza and I bought a fan, not for makeup because I was absolutely sweating my pan in. And I brought it home as like a souvenir. And I used it on all my clients when I used to set their skin, because I used to put quite a lot on. Especially if I knew, see, like if girls were going to like SWG3 when I knew they were going to go and they were going to start sweating. And I remember I met a girl, I was at SWG3 that night, and she was like, babe, my makeup's not moved. And I was like, I know. I literally drowned her face in the setting spray, and she sat and I just fanned her till it was like dry. But I do this because sometimes it can make your eyes water a little bit, and if it does that, your lashes will fucking pop off, and then we've got another. So just a dilemma. It's a dilemma you don't want. Oh. A lot of the questions are about like summer skin. I am going to do like one closer to summer, but I don't think my makeup's super dark, so I feel like this could be a summer vibes. I am going to try and find, well, I do like the It Cosmetics CC cream. I've actually ran out, so I might order that again and do like a lighter summer natural day makeup. Hi Bear, come say hi. You've not been on a video in a while, and you used to be the centre of attention, didn't you? Oh, thank you, boy. He's the sweetest, honestly the sweetest soul. Do you know how lucky Mum is to have you? You make Mummy feel happy, don't you, on bad days? You're Mummy's wee friend, don't you? Whenever Mummy's down, you always come over and kiss Mummy. And you always go, it's okay, it'll be okay. Don't you? I do, Mum. I love my boy. I love you. You love me. We were a happy family. Yeah, big boy. Right, lashes. I will pop them below because I had a clear it already and I binned the container they came in, but it's Eyelure 3/4 lash. This is them here. So they don't go the whole way around your eye, but this is what I like about it. Now guys, you will forget that they're on. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, like you will forget they're on, they're so light. So I pop it on the middle part of my eye and back. I'll try and do this good, guys. I'm not the best at showing how to put lashes on, but I'll try. So, can you see? The best way to judge that is make sure the end part of the lash is on the end part of your eye, and then it's in the right place. Now, someone asked how you don't see the bit of where your lash in this starts. Make sure there's plenty of mascara on your eye, but also make sure that bit is really, sorry there, talking teacher, is really pressed in to your eye. Now, I've worn these a couple of times, so they might look a bit bogging, but they're not, I swear. They're so cheap as well. So yeah, definitely get them, guys. Like so. They just, for me, are the perfect natural lash. Like, I love them because it's not too full, it doesn't like take away the eyeshadow, it doesn't close down your eye. If you have quite small eyed guys, or you feel like lashes shut down your eye, these are perfect because it starts in small in and big out, so it kind of opens your eye. But like, this is the lashes I wear if I'm doing my makeup like this, and this is still quite glam really. And they're so cheap and affordable, so I would buy a couple of pairs. I think this is maybe my 5th time with this set, and they're still in quite good nick. And the good thing is, try and pack on a lot of mascara. And what I do is I put mascara, so I put my mascara on, so imagine this was a fresh pair of lashes, put them on once you've mascaraed your eyes, and then go back in with mascara. I then don't put any more mascara on these lashes ever again, so every time I then put them on, I just make sure my eyes are packed with mascara, and the mascara that's on them for my first time is enough to blend in, because sometimes it's when, why is my nose running? Sometimes it's when you overpack mascara on false lashes, that's when it can get a bit done. And that's me now, like, because again they're so thin and you can get them so close to the lash line, you don't need to try and bind the fake lash and the mascara together. And that is basically like my makeup. Like, it is actually kind of finished, like it's nothing major. I will link everything below. If it's sold out, I'll like alternatives, I'll make sure to link my shades to everything. But yeah, I am like liking this new style of makeup I'm doing. Obviously if you don't, let me know, it's awkward. My chains are from Liberty and Blush on Instagram, guys. It's where I get all my chains from. My rings, I don't know, I need to run through all them, but these are kind of questions I've been asked. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Happy Tuesday. This week there's going to be a lot more videos going up, and next week I promise I am going to try and get back into it. I've got really exciting hauls coming up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. There will be more videos going up. I know I've been slacking, but it's just the way I'm feeling now, and yeah, I think it's just, yeah, combination of things. But there is really exciting videos coming up. I'm actually working with a brand that I'm like, what? I hope you guys will love. Like I said, I was going to film the how to style blazer segment, the first one, but I think I'll wait till tomorrow because I want all the other items to come. And then the jean one will go up the following week. And then we can maybe start doing spring ones like sandals and stuff like that. What else is going up? I'm going to add bits to what I eat because I did have it, but I'm not happy with it. I think I could add more things of what I eat. Pardon me. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, that's basically it. I am going to get my mojo back. I'm sorry, I am a little bit down in the dumps, but I think everyone feels the same sometimes. It's obviously hard to shake it when you feel like this, but it is what it is. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you like the products. If you have any questions about the products, please let me know either down below or on Instagram. If you haven't liked the video, please like it. Please subscribe as well if you haven't subscribed. I can't believe we're at, in fact, let me check how many subscribers we're at. When I say we, it's a joint thing. 19.2k. I am proud of that for that being a year. Like, I think that's quite good, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys, and a lot of you guys have been messaging me saying like, Abbie, why are you not posting, or you go be posting more, and I appreciate it. I'm just yeah, I'm just not having a good time at the moment, and it's just, I think it's just a girl thing or a lockdown thing or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I can't seem to shift. But I'm fine. I'm fine. But yeah, any questions, guys, just let me know and I will answer them for you. Once I've done the first two how to styles, because we're going to do blazers first, and then I asked you guys and you wanted jeans, then we'll go on to what other items you want. So keep your eyes peeled on my Instagram if I'm flinging up polls and stuff like that. But yeah, as always, guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you're all safe and well. If anyone as well is ever having a wee off time or you're really just struggling, you want someone to talk to, please think you can talk to me. Just reach out, just message me on Instagram. I think it's good to know that there's people out there and we're always here for each other. But I'm going to go finish my coffee, take the little dogs at WALK, because if I say it out loud right now, they're going to start going a little bit mental. You want to come say bye? Grumpy paws. You want to come say bye? No? But thank you so much for watching, guys, and as always, love you lots.